Yo, the return of grime?
Bow, bow. I bought it with me, I ain't leaving mine. Shoot it with me. Dungeon, pull it with me. Bustin', shot, hunting. Ask them how stepping dumb.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Back with another video for this 22 reaction challenge. I'm really excited for this one because the last thing I've heard from Kozzie was around 2012 or so with his clash on Lord of the Mics with Socks. So I want to hear what his comeback is going to sound like. But real quick, before we jump into it, make sure y'all hang tight to the end of the video. After I give my rating, you'll be able to give your rating and a poll is going to come up right there. So make sure you wait for that one. But I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get straight into it. Okay, 60 FPS. What is this, 4K? Gotta be. So from early, I can hear this is probably going to be a grime beat. For those of you who aren't familiar, maybe you're American, you're one of my friends. Grime and all other UK genres are not the same thing. Just because it has a UK accent doesn't automatically mean that it's grime. Grime is a genre from earlier in the 2000s to around like the mid 2010s or so. That's when drill started taking over. Two different things. But I could tell that it's going to be a grime beat just from the vocal samples, some of the instruments I'm already hearing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what he got.
Lost love for the game, but I still got a name. The demon inside spreading tricks on my brain.
Yeah, it's grime.
Lost love for the game, but I still got a name. The demon inside spreading tricks on my brain. Been gone for so long, wanna hear what I'm saying. You was at a grab set, sweating and spraying. I was in a tea house, bagging and weighing. Batting in depression, getting out of bed, felt like a bloody forgive me.
Just because of what he's talking about. You hear what he said? He said he's been out for so long, he's been battling depression, doing all these other... Yo, come on.
Lost love for the game, but I still got a name. The demon inside spreading tricks on my brain. Been gone for so long, wanna hear what I'm...
The demon inside spreading tricks on my brain.
You was at a grab set, sweating and spraying. I was in a tea house, bagging and weighing. Batting in depression, getting out of bed, felt like a bloody forgive me on a grand set. Watch me rattle a couple figures and I was away. I'm hitting shots like
let me see hear what he said, because he delivered that kind of
what I'm saying? You was at a grab set, sweating and spraying. I was in a tea house, bagging and weighing. Batting in depression, getting out of bed, felt like a bloody forgive me on a grand set. Watch me rattle a couple figures and I was away. I'm hitting shots like tethers.
I wish he delivered that a little bit better.
You better mind what you say to me. But if you hear me, then pray for me. I was in the trenches, hitting all cells and A-Billy. This life ain't where it's made to be. Put on your levers, watch his grand cats get pressured. Now I'm back with that method, rocking rollies and sweaters. The balance is back with mad tackers. Stay out my way or get peppered. Fresh out the trap, guess who's back? Tinita's down, battery's out. I ain't no slow or slash. Back in the game like how you gonna handle. Fresh out the trap, guess who's back? Tinita's down, battery's out. I ain't no slow or slash. Back in the game like how you...
So what this sounds like is he's giving you a glimpse as to what he's returning from. Now he's trying to get right back into music. He's going through a lot. He had a lot going on in his mind, but now he's trying to focus on music again. So I appreciate that. I feel like we underestimate and undervalue how much, I think especially for men in particular, because of the way that we're socialized to process emotions, I think we kind of underestimate how valuable music is for helping people process their emotions. I think this was probably one of the most therapeutic things he probably could have did for himself. So I'm excited to hear that he's back in music. He said, forget the music, nobody even checked for me. Again, this whole thing, while it may be a song, to me this sounds like a bit of a therapy session. Like he's really giving you a glimpse into what's going on in his mind.
When I never had a pound, nobody give a pitch to me. Forget the music, nobody even check for me. Not even mentally, but they know my number when somebody sends for me. Fuck all this bullshit, I got an identity. This is my house, niggas better pay rent to me.
He said, I haven't. So he's trying to tell you there is more to him than just the music, and all the things that y'all are checking him for ain't what he's thinking about right now. You forget about the person.
Niggas ain't bending me. I'm the truth and I prove like teachers. 30 goals a season, I'm right feeling. So I'm trying to get the money on the wings like Sterling. I'm back cool, I'm serving. Trap's not booming, no money earning. Got me outside, forget is it really worth it? Watch me go round your whole strip like a circuit. Hoping all my old beef don't surface. Back in old 10 I done deals with Turkish. Fresh out the trap, guess who's back? Tinita's down, battery's out. I ain't no slow or slash. Back in the game like how you gonna handle that? Fresh out the trap, guess who's back? Tinita's down, battery's out. I ain't no slow or slash. Back in the game like how you gonna handle that? I was in a tea house trying to turn pebbles to riches. You was at your mum's bit doing the dishes. I was in the outskirts selling and pitching. I know these grand cats hoped I was finished, but I'm back for the war. what is it? I mean, for good, this ain't a short visit. Niggas get nervous, niggas all fidget. Loaded on mics on stool like war kitchen. All jump ship until Kozzie wigged him. That went missing, it took months to sinking. Now I'm back, I'm on bullshit. Enough for the whinging. Kozzie it has been, what you thinking? 4 years later, you still ain't linked me on LinkedIn. Pebble in boxes trying to put drinks on distribute wholesale. Fresh out the trap.
That's kind of like he mumbled and stumbled
now
a
I'm
little
back,
bit.
I'm on bullshit. Enough for the whinging. Kozzie it has been, what you thinking? 4 years later, you still ain't linked me on LinkedIn. Pebble in boxes trying to put drinks on distribute wholesale. Fresh out the trap, guess who's back? Tinnitus down, batteries out. I ain't no snell or slash. Back in the game like how you gonna handle that? Fresh out the trap, guess who's back? Tinnitus down, batteries out. I ain't no snell or slash. Back in the game like how you gonna handle?
Fresh out the trap, guess who's back? Tinnitus down, batteries out. I ain't no slow or slash. Back in the game like how you gonna handle?
This was a song I didn't know that I needed, but I'm glad I got it. Obviously, I hear what he's talking about, right? That's no secret. He is telling you these past couple of years he's been going through some stuff. He was doing things to make ends meet. And again, that's why I keep saying we have to recognize the value of this music. This music is pulling people out of things that they probably don't want to do otherwise. It's giving them a space to express themselves, to make money on the side. And again, like I said during my reaction, this stuff is therapeutic. And especially for men, when we talk about the ways in which we're socialized to process and express our emotions or not, sometimes music and other expressive mediums are the way to get yourself out of those places. I'm actually hoping this will encourage some other grime MCs to come back and make some songs, whether it be on grime, on drill, on rap beats, whatever. Some of the grime MCs back in the day, they had some flows, but I think Kozzie came back to remind everybody that he still got it. I will say he did sound a little bit rusty. I don't know, maybe I just didn't pick up on some of these things when I was younger, but his delivery did sound kind of slurred here and there. There was some times it was just straight up inaudible. It wasn't even an accent. It was just the way that he said it. I'm going to give this one an 8.5. It is just barely teetering around that 9 range because it doesn't have anything that makes me really want to run the whole song back at any particular point in time. I ran it back in the beginning a little bit because I was excited to hear it, but other than that, I just want to focus on what he had to say. He said a lot of things. I think everybody should pay attention to what he's talking about because this may be one snapshot of a broader story of what people are going through over there or just in any hood in general across the world. So let me know what rating you give it, and this poll is going to come up right here. But hang tight for some more reactions. I got more for this 22 reaction challenge coming. Until next time, peace.
Rambo, finish. Enough time we stepped and did it. Trying to get a new